All right, so today we're diving into the world of retirement planning. Specifically, we're looking at the Sagicor Milestone Max MYGA.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a multi-year guaranteed annuity. And, this is all about trying to figure out if this could be a good option for some folks out there.
Yeah.
As they're planning their retirement.
Yeah, particularly right now.
Yeah.
With the markets being so volatile.
Oh, my gosh.
People are really looking for ways to kind of protect what they've built up.
Right.
And still get some growth.
Absolutely.
That's the goal, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's what this MYGA is all about.
Yeah, so let's get into it.
Okay.
The Sagicor Milestone Max MYGA. What is that?
So basically, it's a contract with Sagicor Life Insurance Company. You give them a lump sum of money, and they guarantee you a specific interest rate for a certain period of time, like 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 years.
So that guaranteed rate, that's the thing that really gets people's attention, right?
Yeah.
Because if the market tanks, like the S&P 500, if that just, goes down,
right,
you're still safe. You're still going to have some retirement income.
Exactly. You could see a drop of 20% in the market.
Oh, gosh.
But your retirement income is still going to be there, safe and sound.
Right.
It's really about that peace of mind, and especially for people who are getting closer to retirement.
Yeah.
They might not have the time to recover.
Right, if there's a big drop.
Exactly.
And I thought it was interesting, too. They have this 10% penalty-free withdrawal option.
Right.
After the first year.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty smart because I think a lot of people are afraid of annuities.
Yeah.
Because they think their money is just totally locked up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you don't want to feel trapped.
Right, exactly.
But they're trying to address that fear.
Yeah.
And, annuities are designed for the long term.
Right.
But, life happens.
And
there are unexpected expenses.
Yeah, your car breaks down or something.
Exactly. And this flexibility helps with that.
Okay.
There are even some situations where you can withdraw money without any penalty.
Okay.
Like if you have a terminal illness.
Oh, wow.
Or you need to move into a nursing home.
Okay.
So it adds another layer of security, I think.
So it's not just like you set it and forget it?
No, not really.
What happens like when that initial period of time is over, like that 3 years or whatever you picked?
Right. You've got some choices then.
Okay.
You can renew at a new rate.
Okay.
You can convert it into a stream of regular income.
Ah, okay.
Which is perfect for retirement. Or you can just withdraw your money without any penalty.
Okay.
Plus, there's a death benefit.
Okay.
So your beneficiaries would receive the full contract value. And your spouse could even choose to continue the contract.
Okay, so I'm just thinking, is this MYGA really only for people who just really, really hate risk?
That's a good question.
Or are there situations where someone who's, okay with a little bit of risk would still think about this?
It really depends on your goals.
Okay.
And your timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine someone in their 50s.
Yeah.
Even if they're comfortable with some risk, they could put part of their savings in this MYGA.
Okay.
Just to have that guaranteed base for retirement income.
Like a safety net.
Exactly. And then they could invest the rest in, assets with higher growth potential.
Ah, I like that.
Right.
Diversification.
Exactly.
Like building a meal.
Okay.
You need your proteins and your carbs.
Yes.
And your veggies for a healthy diet.
Right.
Same idea for your portfolio.
Exactly.
But, we've talked a lot about the positives.
Of course.
What about the downsides?
Oh, yeah. It's important to look at both sides.
Absolutely, yeah.
One thing to think about is opportunity cost.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, so let's say a 5-year CD is offering 4%.
Okay.
And this MYGA guarantees a specific rate.
Mm-hmm.
You might miss out on higher returns if the market does really, really well during that time.
That makes sense. But wouldn't someone in their 50s also potentially be missing out on higher growth?
Okay.
By locking in this rate for, say, 7 years?
Yeah, that's a great point. And it comes back to individual circumstances and risk tolerance.
Yeah.
For someone who's closer to retirement, that guaranteed return, even if it's not the absolute highest, might be more valuable than the possibility of higher returns somewhere else.
Okay.
It's about peace of mind versus potential upside.
I see. So it's like choosing between
Yeah.
a scenic route with a guaranteed arrival time versus a faster highway that might have like a ton of traffic.
Oh, I like that.
They can both get you to your destination.
Right.
But the experience is totally different.
Exactly. And don't forget about inflation.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
While that guaranteed rate is appealing, the purchasing power of that fixed income could be less over time.
Yeah, especially if inflation is high.
Exactly. It's something to factor into your long-term plan.
Okay, so it sounds like with most things in life,
Yeah,
there are trade-offs.
for sure.
So for you, what's like the most important thing someone should consider before even thinking about this MYGA?
It really comes down to your individual financial goals, your risk tolerance, and your overall retirement plan.
Yeah.
It's super important to talk to a financial advisor.
Okay.
They can help you figure out if this specific product aligns with your strategy.
Right.
And if it's going to help you achieve your goals.
Yeah, they can kind of see the big picture.
Exactly. They can assess your individual needs.
Right.
And make sure you're making informed decisions.
Awesome. So just to recap,
Okay.
the Sagicor Milestone Max MYGA, it offers a potential path to predictable retirement income.
Yes.
With some flexibility built in.
Exactly.
But as with any financial decision, it's all about understanding if it fits with your circumstances.
Absolutely.
And your goals.
Or goals, yeah.
So as we wrap up, I'm curious,
Yeah.
what parts of this annuity really caught your attention? What are you going to be thinking about as you continue planning for retirement?
Yeah, good question for everyone out there.
Absolutely. Think about it.